The expanded government meeting chaired by the President Nursultan Nazarbayev was held in Al-Qurdab. The President called the meeting comparing notes on the most pressing issues. The head of state gave concrete instructions to the cabinet in any case not to close social programs and pay special attention to the protection of the population. I want to say that the government and governors of regions in these difficult conditions should seek all means to stimulate economic growth, support employment, and preserve the population's income. I know that the government has mechanisms and approaches. I supported the specification of the budget, which will be considered by Parliament.
Я поддержал предложение правительства по уточнению республиканского бюджета на текущий год.
There shouldn't be unemployment even in the conditions of a crisis. The president noted that only the Joly program alone will provide 30,000 jobs. Nursultan Nazarbayev also drew attention to the rise in prices. The increase infected essential goods. These are bread, milk, and meat. The head of state said that their price should not rise. In agriculture, according to the president, a lot of funds were invested and the industry needs to feed the country.
Сегодня мы наблюдаем рост цен.
Today we are witnessing a rise in prices for many types of socially important goods. The government and governors need to intensify the work on monitoring and on the prices of essential commodities, especially food products. If necessary, provide support for vulnerable groups of the population and targeted assistance. This assistance we will consider in a different way right now too. Those products that we produce in Kazakhstan, what is the reason to raise the prices? Aziljan Mamutbekov, you reported to me for several years now. We have to reduce food imports. We have a tremendous amount of work, a lot of money invested all over the south production, drip irrigation, such greenhouses that we have never had before.
Помидоры, производство их подняли в 300%. Капельное орошение. Теплиц таких никогда не было.
Increasing excise taxes on gasolines also did not remain without attention to the president. He also asked to justify this decision and explain why the government has taken such a step.
Цена на нефть уменьшилась в 3 раза.
The price of oil has decreased 3 times and gasoline at gas stations increased, explained to a simple farmer in simple language.
У нас открытые границы.
We have an open border with the Russian Federation. The import and export are underway, and we just cannot have radical differences in price with Russia and Belarus. We have the same prices as they do. Well, a maximum of 7 to 8% may differ. All these years, we kept 40% lower than Russia. What have we got? All the northern reaches exported gasoline to Russia. Alekberov visited you. He said that you're going to compete with us in Siberia, but we have a deficit too. Why are we doing this?
Мы все эти годы держали временами на 40% ниже, чем Российской Федерации.
Nursultan Nazarbayev also instructed the government to work more actively to attract investments. The president proposed to even create a special agency under the foreign ministry which will work over this issue. According to the president, the second wave of privatization could bring additional reserves. The head of state also noted that the state holdings require optimization of their costs and subsidiaries, and the money from their sale to direct the solution of the same social problems.